Danger alert, hooded assailants targeting Touré, Moussa and Johnny Patcheko. Every crumbling regime becomes erratic and dangerous. It is clear that Alassane Ouattara's failing regime is running out of steam and will never secure a fourth term. Caught in a spiral of panic, the regime's security operatives have decided to eliminate anyone they perceive as a potential threat. Chris Yapi has intercepted a direct threat to the lives of two Ivorian citizens. The first, Touré Moussa, communications officer for Guillaume Soro, has been unjustly accused of being Chris Yapi. This false pretext led Birahima Ouattara to order his elimination. Unable to reach him for discreet poisoning, the regime has dispatched hooded assailants, currently in Paris, with the complicity of French agents, to carry out this heinous mission. The second, Johnny Patcheko, is in the crosshairs of Ivorian secret services. He is accused of high treason and suspected of providing information to Chris Yapi. His situation is further aggravated by the regime's relentless efforts, which consider him a major threat. Both men are in the sights of the regime's killers. They must take immediate measures to ensure their safety. Ouattara's regime has always operated through terror. Many citizens, opposition figures, and journalists have paid the price for their ideas through arbitrary arrests, torture, or worse, targeted assassinations. Secret prisons and extrajudicial executions have become tools of governance, creating a climate of permanent fear in Côte d'Ivoire. This thirst for total control spares no one, not even the diaspora, now hunted down on foreign soil. This regime will stop at nothing to crush dissent, even transforming ordinary individuals into public enemies to justify criminal operations. Its agents commit unspeakable acts of cruelty with impunity, often with the complicity of external networks. The international community must open its eyes to these intolerable abuses. Currently, these hooded assailants have been located in Paris, and some of them plan to travel to Finland. These details are authentic. Believe it or not, these criminal operations are very real. To prove my knowledge of every detail of this plot, I will reveal here the identities of two of these criminals sent to kill. Tidiane Sissoko, alias Tito, a criminal formerly in the service of the deceased Hambok, now Birahima Ouattara's enforcer. Abdullah Wassa, sadly known for having spilled liters of blood in front of the residence of President Bidier in Abidjan. These men, cursed by their own consciences, will not escape popular justice. The Ouattara regime is entirely mistaken about Chris Yapi. In its paranoia, it has nearly accused every Ivorian citizen of being Chris Yapi, yet it has never uncovered the true identity. This obsessive fixation is proof of its inability to comprehend that an elusive investigator like Chris Yapi represents more than a person. Chris Yapi is an idea, a collective vigilance, a force driven by those who seek truth and justice. Touré Moussa is not Chris Yapi, nor is Johnny Patcheko, nor anyone else. This senseless hunt, conducted by a regime in decline, reveals the panic of a power that has lost control. Chris Yapi cannot be captured because Chris Yapi is everywhere. By persecuting innocents, Ouattara and his regime only expose their own fragility. Chris Yapi makes a solemn appeal to the Ivorian diaspora in France: organize, identify these assassins, and neutralize them. It is unacceptable that, after turning Côte d'Ivoire into an open-air prison, this regime sends its killers to European soil to hunt Ivorian citizens. I also urge all Ivorians in France and Finland to act immediately by contacting the Ministries of Foreign Affairs to report these individuals and hold local authorities accountable. French Ministry of Foreign Affairs, +33 1 43 17 5353. Finnish Ministry of Foreign Affairs, +358 295 16001. By making these calls, you will help save lives. The diaspora must mobilize against the barbarity of a crumbling regime. Alassane Ouattara and his accomplices must understand that their crimes will not go unpunished. Chris Yapi does not lie. Find Chris Yapi on his 2 YouTube channels, his Rumble channel, his TikTok, X, Instagram, VK and Threads accounts.